Hi, welcome to Travelzilla. Don't forget to add me on Instagram. Come say hello, and don't forget to check out my new blog at travelzillam.com for more in-depth information about this destination. So, are you ready for Bratislava, the capital of Slovakia? It's a great town, a hidden gem with one of the world's most beautiful cafés and a striking city center. Let's go!
So we're going to Bratislava and the Slovak Republic.
Train tickets from Vienna to Bratislava cost from 10 to 18 euros on average each way. The ride lasts about an hour, and trains depart several times a day from the very beautiful main station in Vienna, Austria.
Bratislava.
Before we realized, hello Slovakia, nice to meet you. The train ride took exactly 59 minutes in total, and the trains were quite good. The train station is a bit dated and has nothing to do with the beauty and quirkiness of this great capital city. I had no idea how to get to the city center, so I just asked somebody how to get to the UFO Bridge. They told me to take the bus number 93 to a mall called AUPARK, which I liked because I was hungry and wanted breakfast. So 4 to 5 stops later, there we were.
So we just arrived in Bratislava about a half hour ago, completely lost. So somehow we got on the bus, stopped in front of this mall, and we're trying to get to that bridge there, which is the symbol of the city, one of the symbols of the city, but it's been difficult. So we're gonna eat here and then let's see what we can do.
AUPARK is a big mall with over 250 stores. We walked around, had breakfast, and headed to the UFO Bridge on foot. Bus fares cost under €1. Make sure you validate your bus tickets in the machines inside the bus as soon as you enter, because inspectors may ask to see your ticket and fine you from 50 to 70 euros on the spot for not validating it. So validate your bus tickets as soon as you enter the bus, okay?
So we're here at the Danube.
The weather wasn't that great that day. How about Bratislava Castle from above on a sunny day? Let's fly! Bratislava Castle has dominated the city's skyline for centuries. It includes 4 towers. The oldest of them is called the Crown Tower and dates from the 13th century. The castle holds some of the most precious archaeological finds and other objects in Slovakia, including the prehistoric statue called the Venus of Moravani, located in the treasure chamber. The building also houses the National Museum/Museum of History. The basic entrance to the museum is 10 euros for all exhibitions and treasury. Seniors and students pay 4 euros, and a guide for a group will cost you from 10 to 15 euros depending on your language of choice. Hey, let's check out what the castle looks like from the inside. Come on in, let's go!
Bratislava's Slovak Republic, and well, that's it. Look,
the UFO Bridge's name is Most SNP, Bridge of the Slovak National Uprising. The bridge was built between 1967 and 72 and was built as a second bridge over the Danube River in Bratislava.
that's the infamous UFO Bridge, and that is the main attraction of Bratislava Castle, which was home to many heads of state and 8 kings, 8 Hungarian kings actually. So There it is. That's the UFO. Okay, I will be abducted. We're being abducted by UFOs, né? Os OVNIs vão pegar a gente tá subindo, ó, a ponte pra ver a vistinha linda de Bratislava.
The bridge is 84.6 meters or 278 feet tall. The UFO-shaped observation deck can be reached by elevators located in the east pillar. The UFO Bridge is an asymmetrical cable-stayed bridge with a total length of 430.8 or 1,413 feet in length. From the observation deck, you can view parts of neighboring Austria and Hungary and various regions of Bratislava itself. And yes, the city has its modern parts. Check this out.
That's nice.
The best and most interesting parts of the city are located in the old city center though.
Wow, look at that. So look, that's the mall where we were, right there. That's like eolic energy there. There's a huge field, huge, miles and miles of it, of eolic fans. And that's the new part of Bratislava. And that's the new part of Bratislava. Okay. That right there is the Danube. Okay. One of Europe's most important rivers, because it crosses several capital cities, blah, blah, blah. That's Bratislava, the other side of it, of course. That's the Bratislava Castle over there. This is the UFO right below us. To get here, all you do, you pay 6.5 euros. Anyway, 13 for 2 people, obviously. And then there's a coffee shop and a bar upstairs. So different tables, whether you want to eat something or get a coffee. Then, you just pay for that separately. That's it. Wonderful view. Now, we're gonna have a coffee and cross onto the other side of the city to see the old part. Come on.
The entrance to the observation deck is 7.4 euros, but you don't have to pay if you visit the restaurant downstairs. You can get a welcome drink instead. How cool is that? This is the first of a series of very cool statues I saw all over the city. This is the paparazzi statue. Can't wait to share all of them with you. Well, time to fly all the way into downtown. Are you ready? Let's go. Our tour of the Old Town starts at the city's opera, the Slovak National Theatre, a beautiful Renaissance building that was first opened in 1886, built by Viennese architects Fellner and Hellner. In winter, an ice skating rink opens in front of the National Theatre. It's free. It opens from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and costs €4 for you to rent skates for 1.5 hours. Here at the main square, this Renaissance fountain from 1572 is the oldest in the city. It was built to remind the city of the lack of water during a tragic fire at the time of King Maximilian II's coronation and the hardships that the lack of water caused at the time. One of Bratislava's most famous statues is the Watcher, or cumil, which has been here since 1997. Some believe that you can rub your hand against his helmet and make a wish and that it will come true then. Well, good luck with that. The statue is located at the junction of Laurinska and Parizka streets, very close to the main square. Another famous statue is the statue of the Napoleon army soldier called Hubert. Legend says that as Napoleon got here in 1805, Hubert fell in love with a local girl and stayed to marry her. He allegedly became a producer of sparkling wine here. Hubert is also the name of a local brand of sparkling wine, so there you have it. There are dozens of statues of many different styles spread throughout the city. The statues make the historic center more interesting, more beautiful, and more fun. When here, also visit the beautiful PRIMATIAL Palace, where Napoleon signed a peace treaty in 1805. The palace is an architectural jewel. It houses two of the city's most famous spots, the Hall of Mirrors and St. George's Fountain from the 17th century. Another really cool place is the building of the Old Town Hall, where today the Museum of the City History is located. The museum opens every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. except Mondays. Admission is €5. The museum chronicles the history of the city, and it's been around since 1868. It's definitely worth a visit. One of the city's most famous statues is that of Shöne Naci, inspired by an emblematic character that has helped bring joy to people from all walks of life when in the streets of Bratislava a few decades back. The Old Town has many cafés, and one of my favorites is Foxford. They have moved to a different address now, a place still close by. They served at the time one of the best lattes I've had in all of Europe that year. They are indeed famous for their coffee and cake. Check out some of the sweets and drinks they serve here. I'll post a link to their site at the description of this video so that you can locate them in Bratislava. Check them out, they're awesome. When walking around town, you will see this very emblematic structure that used to be a medieval town gate called Michael's Gate. It was built in the 1300s, and it is the only standing city gate today and the smallest of them all, from a time when the city used to be surrounded by fortified walls that have been demolished by Maria Theresa of Austria in the mid-1700s. Its present shape is the result of a Baroque reconstruction in 1758. when the statue of Saint Michael and the Dragon was placed in its stop. About 300 meters from Michael's Gate, you will find the city's main square where the Maximilian fountain I'm showing you before is located, as well as the statue of Strazna Budka, or guard's booth, is located as well. Well, about a block from there, you'll find one of Bratislava's most stunning cafés, definitely one of the world's 20 most beautiful. It's a bakery called Konditorei Kormuth. You will spend from 10 to 15 euros per person to eat there, and it's worth every penny. The cakes and coffee are delicious. The restroom is an attraction in its own right, and after you eat there, you'll be so full that it's, best to go for a walk, so walk all the way to the Blue Church. You won't regret it. After you eat, walk for 900 meters or half a mile and you'll get to Bratislava's famous Blue Church, one of the city's landmarks and the finest Art Nouveau building in town. St. Elizabeth's Church is located in the eastern part of the old town on Berušova Street. It reminds me a lot of some of Gaudi's buildings in Barcelona, but this Catholic church was designed by Hungarian architect Odon Lechner between 1903 and 1909. It is definitely not to be missed. Let's check out the interior of the church. Come on. Well, the weather wasn't helping, but we have to work with what we get, right? Right across the street from the church, there's another awesome Art Nouveau building, a grammar school. Well, now it's time to head back to Bratislava Castle and check out what it looks like at night. Let's go! Wow, it's amazing how pretty the castle looks at night as well. I'm impressed.
We're going up to Bratislava Castle now. Look at the view of Bratislava right there.
Hey guys, thank you so much for staying with me all the way to the end of this video. Don't forget to drop a like, leave a comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell sign so that you get notified every time we publish a new video. We produce videos in English and Portuguese. Same video, 2 languages, okay? Please access my blog at travelzilam.com for more in-depth information about this destination.
Muito legal. Nossa, tô muito cansado.
Thank you so much for your support. See you on my next videos. Bye bye. I hope you enjoy Bratislava. Go there, it's amazing.